In a Black Eyed Peas session, believe it or not. I work with will.i.am a lot on a lot of different things. I've written songs with him for them, I've written songs with him for other people, I've written songs with him for myself. And he'll just call me whenever we're in the same city, and he'll be like, I got some beats, I want you to check them out, come through and write some songs with me. And we were in the studio one day and he played me a beat. It didn't have the exact same chords as this, but it had similar chords as this. And I wrote the chorus, we're just ordinary people, we don't know which way to go, take it slow, that part. And as I wrote it, it didn't sound like a Black Eyed Peas chorus to me at all. So I was like, you know what, let me have this. I was like, I'm going to keep this and write my own song for it. And theoretically, I was done with my album at that point. This was for Get Lifted. And I had a demo that was pretty much going to become the album after some re-recording and some other things. But this was the last song that I wrote for Get Lifted, and obviously it was a good choice to include on the album. But what happened was I took that idea, the basic idea, and I changed the chords a little bit, and I started playing with it on the road. And I always start with the chords. I always start with that and let it dictate what the melody's going to be first. And I'll start just kind of la 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 la. No lyrics yet. I'm just trying to figure out a melody and a cadence that's going to sound good. And so when I'm with Kanye, he's writing a rap, he does the same thing. He just starts making noises over the beat, and he doesn't really have a lyric yet. He just has a flow that he wants to have for the song. And so I write like that, he writes like that, and I think other writers write like that too, where you want to get a flow and a melody over a certain musical bed, and then you take that flow and that melody and then let that dictate what the lyric is going to be. And so you just start playing around with lines, no, 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 this ain't a movie, no, 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 and you just keep coming up with things, and you brainstorm, you write them all down, and eventually it becomes a song. You're trying to fill in this puzzle, and eventually it fits. And what I'm trying to do is, with the most economy and with the most power, tell a story that's going to be a 3-4 minute song that can sum up a lot of people's experiences. And Ordinary People was extremely successful in that regard, because when I meet people on the road, they tell me all the time how meaningful that song was to them, how much it tells their story. And it's amazing to have the power to capture somebody's story in 4 minutes. And that's what songwriters are trying to do in a lot of ways, is tell that story in a poignant way, in a way that resonates with people. And it's when you do it right, that's what you're doing.
Awesome.